Well, it's a good game for us. We're coming back after a road trip. We knew they were here getting fired up, and they came at us pretty good in the first period. They put a big push on with lots of energy, lots of emotion, and we had to be ready. In fact, they had some great scoring chances, and Boucher was the guy that pulled us through probably in that first period.
You've said countless times how important the first goal is there. That they did have a number of scoring chances, but Flanagan with the early goal gave you guys that momentum.
Yeah, the line had a good night. Flanagan line with Nobles, Sim. They played well in the offensive part of the game. I thought they very creative, obviously, to put some points up. And that goal was a big goal, the first one. They had a good shift going in the offensive zone. When you start putting pucks to the net, good things can happen, and ends up that right a tap in off the side of the net. But as that game went along, there wasn't a lot of difference in the two teams, and to me, it ended up with Fitzgerald when he had his little tilt there in that period. I think I felt a change. I felt that our team really got a big boost out of that, and we started to do some better stuff.
Flanagan's 4 games into his professional career. He's got 5 points, and 3 of them come tonight. Does that just show a quick adjustment period and just kind of what he can do at this level?
It does, yeah. It's a player with a high IQ. You can see the hockey sense, the ability, the desire to want to have the puck and be creative. He made not only finishing on some plays with that line, but on the power play, I thought he showed composure and looked real good. So he's making the adjustment. There's always some kinks to be worked out, but in the offensive part of things, he seems to be taking off where he left off his college career.
And then Mathers also with the goal, his first professional goal, and he looked as surprised as he looked excited.
Well, that all starts just with hard work. There was a couple of big plays that happened with taking the body. Mathers in particular, there down below the goal line, he's the guy that gets in on the forecheck, gets the hit, stirs up a loose puck, and now he ends up at the front of the net where he should be, and good things happen for him. So good night for him.
Something that I've noticed is that Sim and Olibre seem to have become they've really picked up the pace since you made them healthy scratches. They're point of game players since they've returned to the lineup. Do you think that they got the message there?
Veteran players have to come and really perform at a high level every night. That's the bottom line. And no matter if you're a team that is, in the playoff hunt in the middle of the race, or if you're a team in our situation in particular, we got a lot of young players around. There's going to be more coming in, and the veterans it's important for them to show the way, lead the way, set the example, and I think we're seeing an energized Sim right now. I noticed the upbeat in his tempo and his play, and that's where we need it to be. For us to have some success on any given night, he has to be a player that's going to be a threat on the offensive part of the game.
Something that I thought was interesting is that you look at the guys who got points tonight, or Boucher and Net. Now, a good percentage of those guys, they weren't here to start the season, and they seem to everybody kind of gelling here toward the end of the year now, and they're probably getting some momentum behind them.
I think as time goes on, there's a more consistent performance from everybody. The team attitude is starting to come together. We're starting to develop more of a team culture and an identity, and I think that there's a carryover every game now. There's good energy in the room. There's good preparation. The players have the responsibility to get themselves ready to play every night. They're starting to get that message on a consistent basis. I'm seeing it, and so we're trying to lay a good foundation here. There's a lot of guys that are around that are going to be players that will be around for a long time. And they need to develop their game. The foundation's starting to come together, and as I think they're seeing some results that are enthusiastic for them. They're encouraging results for them to keep pushing their career.
Absolutely. What happened to Mangine?
Jesus, he's driving in off the wing, and no one near him. He fell,
yeah.
And as he got to the side of the net, our other player was being pushed or came with speed. Tried to jump over top of him, and I think he ended up getting a knee in the back of the head or in the back of the shoulders or something like that. So I'm not sure where he's at, but that was I had to look at it actually because I thought it was such an innocent play that I didn't understand how he wasn't still playing, and I saw it on the video.
Okay. The only other question that I had is I forgot to ask you about Brown the other day. Is he going to be out for a while?
Yeah, Brown will be out for a while. It's probably a 3 to 4 week injury.
Okay, so probably the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's going to be darn close.
Okay.
You know, it's that kind of an injury, and even if he's starting to feel really good right with 2 or 3 games left, why expose him to that?